for everybody's favorite video, time for a chit chat. So as always, pour you a cup of something, a glass of something, a mug of something, sit down and let's chit chat. First of all, this is going up in May, so it's going to be a review of April. I have been so sick the past couple of weeks. It's just a nasty sinus infection. There's not really anything you can do about it, but nonetheless, it robbed me of my voice. Like, I was literally squeaking. I sounded crazy, and then once my voice came back, I sounded like a man. So yeah, that's not really attractive. So I tried to wait till the last possible moment until I kind of had a voice back, and I do today. So here I am. It is a rainy, gloomy, nasty day outside. So if it looks really dark or weird, the lighting looks weird in here, that's why. But it's April, I got my mug. It's time for the mug of the month. And this month's mug is the Missoni one, a lot of M's there. And I got this when the big Missoni craze happened at Target. And I'm not the only one, I know it, but I ended up getting this one for free because it's chipped on the other side. And inside I have a glamorous concoction of a little bit of ginger, some water, some honey, some lemon, and it's totally gross. So that's what I'm going to be drinking today, not anything fabulous. If you would like to send me a mug of your choosing and have it be featured on the blog as the mug of the month and in my monthly chit chat video, then please email me below and we can make that happen. So how was your April? Tell me in the comments. Did you have a good month? Mine was pretty good, I have to say. It was really good. And I ended up taking a last-minute trip to Charleston to celebrate the marriage of Courtney and Chris. I don't think they watch my videos, but congratulations to them and their new life in England. Some other things that happened this month, it was Easter, as you can tell by my elaborate Easter decorations. My Easter was awful, y'all. I was sick, I was home alone, I was all depressed, and just sat there looking at Instagram at people's pictures of how great their Easter was and all the treats and everything. I was really too sick to go anywhere. My sister turned 19 this month. She's my youngest sister, so that's always a good thing about April. April, speaking of birthdays, is Charlie Brown's month. So he turned 4. We guesstimate, so the vets say. And if you want to read his rescue story on how I got him, you can be sure to search for Happy Birthday L, or you can look for Charlie rescue story, and you can find out about that there if you want to read more. So he turned 4, and my blog also turned 4, my favorite thing out of the month. So LC's is officially 4, my YouTube is officially 1, and to celebrate, I have a huge giveaway for you guys. I actually have 4 of them. So please visit the blog. This is my way to give back to you guys. And if you are a YouTube subscriber, then that's one of the entries on the giveaway. So to mix things up for my 4th blog anniversary, for this video only, I'm going to change the format up a little bit, and I'm going to do a Q&A session. Now, I asked you guys on Instagram, and these are the questions that you wanted asked. And I only do these once a year because I feel like if you're constantly doing Q&As and you've run out of stuff to talk about. Here we go. All Things Tasha asked, how do you budget for makeup? I am lucky that I get press releases, so sometimes I get samples for free, so that helps out. And then sometimes by getting those press releases, I can kind of budget and say, okay, you know, this new line is coming out, or this new collection is coming out. I know I want to skip that, or oh, I definitely want to get that piece. So it helps me to budget that way. Charmin Lucy 01, what is your #1 skincare tip? Wear sunscreen all over. Dollface 2441. How do you have so much confidence in doing blogs and being in front of a camera? I have confidence in doing blogs because I'm extremely knowledgeable in all things beauty. I'm not the official, know everything. I'm not Miss Omniscient person here, but I do know a lot. A lot of people just want to consider themselves experts because they have a blog or they read it on a blog, but for me, I take it seriously. As far as YouTube, definitely that came with time. And it's just a matter of me getting over my shyness and getting over the fact that people are going to judge you and hate you or like you. You can't do anything about it. Makeup by Loon, from one makeup junkie to another. How do you store all of your makeup? And have you used everything? I actually did a post on how I store my makeup, which I'll link to below so you can kind of see that. And as far as an official tour, that is coming up. Filming it this week, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I have used everything I've bought or received. It's just a matter of extras that I get. Like if I see a mascara that I love on sale, it's in the storage area, so I haven't used that yet. Polkadotsblog, when you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up, and has that changed? I've always wanted to help people, so still want to do that. Rouge Salvatore, favorite places to buy clothes. I think you will be disappointed to know that I don't really, not super into clothes just because of my job. So jeans and t-shirt kind of a girl. I shop a lot at Old Navy, Target, those types of places. Shell_H, is there a BB cream that doesn't make your face look oily? I have two big posts for you, one on high-end BB creams, one on drugstore BB creams that you can search for. But for drugstore, try Rimmel, try Wet n Wild, try L'Oreal. For high-end, Naked by Urban Decay, their BB cream. There's one of those It Cosmetics CC cream. A lot of people like that. I don't know the degree of your oiliness, so to speak, so I can't, I'm just recommending here. We'll sing for makeup. How long do you use a product before reviewing it or recommending it, and how long do you spend testing it? I try stuff for at least a month or until the sample runs out. Now there are some cases when the product was so bad or it broke or something happened, you can only use it once. And for my Ipsy, I usually try those a couple of weeks. So they're not thorough reviews. Love red cowboy boots. What inspires you to try something, a beauty product, that might totally be out of your comfort zone? Trends. Cher Ellis, what's your favorite moisturizer and eye cream? I'm constantly switching this up since I'm usually trying something out. I get sent a lot of skincare stuff, but I've been loving some products called From the Lab, and I've done a review on them on the blog, but I'm also giving them away. So they have a great eye serum, they have a great facial moisturizer that I would like to recommend to you guys. Jessica Claire 2, what brings you the greatest joy in life? Helping others. Jaywalkerak, what's the best way to get my face acne free and pore reduced? Unfortunately, when it comes to acne, you have to kiss a lot of toes before you get to your prints. So you need to find out what's causing the acne, because there are some cases it could be something like makeup that's breaking you out, and you have to just go through different methods to find out what works for you. Maybe it's going to be a combination of something. It might be benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, sulfur. It just depends. So I can't, give that unless I meet you and see what your skin's like. And as far as pore reduction, you can't reduce your pores, but you can minimize those. And I share a bunch of primers that I suggest. And I do have a video on ways to kind of help prevent breakouts, not acne, but breakouts, if you are interested in seeing that. The Makeup Cutie, what's your favorite foundation in spring and summer months? I love the L'Oreal Lumi, love that one. The Beauty Owl, is this your career or do you have another job? I actually answered this on the blog a couple times, and I've talked about it in my 90 facts video that nobody watched, that took me forever to do, but I take care of little ones on some days of the week, and then the rest of the time doing this blog stuff. Everything Vero, I love polishes. What's your favorite brand? I don't have a favorite one brand. I'm not loyal to one brand, but I do love certain shades from a lot of different brands like Essie, Sally Hansen, Simple Colors, China Glaze, Julie G, Melanie_KS, best contouring products. I have a video coming up on this on how I contour and highlight. And let's see, for cream, there's one by Michelle Phan that I really love that has the weird name. I'll put it down below because I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it. For powder contour, I've been using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. Jenteesitup, how did you start your YouTube channel? What do you like to do in your free time? I had a lot of requests for a couple of years to please do a YouTube channel so we can see your tutorials instead of just looking at pictures, because I understand that helps a lot. And unfortunately, none of those dang people watch my videos. So I've started it for that and for them, just to give you guys another way to get to know me and my personality and to see how to do those tutorials. What do I like to do in my free time? I love to travel. I love to go anywhere, everywhere. It could be just a road trip, but I love to go, and especially to the beach or to a Disney park. I also love to watch movies and play with makeup. Is that pathetic or what? Dean 1217, proudest accomplishment, my education, and anytime that I can help others. Jessica G08, I have a couple of questions. How much do you spend a month on makeup? When do you want kids and to be married? Do you love drugstore products or high-end? Not sure how much I spend on makeup. It just depends, and as far as high-end or drugstore, I'll go through phases. I'm mostly a drugstore girl, but then I'll make like this huge order to Sephora, like the VIB sale. I'm like, gotta get that % off. And do I want kids or to be married? When do I want it? Whenever it happens. Love, beauty, and glam. How do you get your teeth so white? Y'all, that is like my favorite compliment. I'm obsessed with having white teeth. I use Nova White, And I made a video about that in a post. I feel like a broken record, but I'm trying to, not make this video any longer than it is. But yes, I do that. And she talks about how you have the confidence to not care when it comes to taking pictures. It's something that you just have to accept as far as, having confidence in making videos and taking pictures of yourself. You just got to put yourself out there if you want people to connect with you. And unfortunately, there are going to be people that just don't like you, and it sucks, and I hate it, and it hurts my feelings, but you get used to it. I seriously feel sorry for those people who feel better by cutting other people down and making mean comments and being rude, and I pray for them. I want them to get that mental help that they need. polkadotsblog also asked, do I ever have makeup-free days and makeup-free selfies? Yes, and yes, of course. I'm a little cupcake asked, what inspired you to start your blog? Do you have any do's and don'ts, things you would change? Yes, did 4 blogging mistakes video and a post, so be sure to check those out. Nerdy Mama 1127, if you could do one job for one day only and be an expert at it, what would you do? I would love to be a surgeon where I could help people, like officially save somebody's life, because I don't think doing beauty I'm really saving anybody's life out there. But that would be awesome. I would also love to have the great artistic ability. I'm creative, but I can't draw anything, I can't write music, so I would love to be able to create some amazing piece of art, whether it's a song, a painting, a sculpture, something. That would be cool to have for one day. Jen asked via email, how did you start trying and reviewing beauty products? I've been obsessed with beauty since I was 3 years old. I've said it before, I grew up in my grandmother's salon. She's 75, still has a salon, so I got to play with her makeup. She had a cosmetic line named after my sister and me, so I got to play with all that stuff. I was always trying to make my own beauty products or make my own shades. I guess making my own dupes for other things that were out there. And I just started doing that, and when I was little, I used to play this thing called Commercial. This is so embarrassing. And I would hold up a product and be like, and this, perfume is great. So I would try to sell it. That's so dumb. So yes, I've been reviewing products for a long time. But as far as the blog, ever since I wanted to start a blog. One last question was from Amanda. I think you're Amanda Lee on Instagram. I'm not sure. Amanda. She asked, how did you find your niche with beauty blogging? It's what I always wanted to do. I didn't start out doing beauty blogging because I was scared that nobody would read it. So I blogged about everything, which I talk about that in my 4 blogging mistakes. But she has so many interests. She said, how did you decide? Beauty has always been my favorite thing to do and has stuck out, whether I'm doing, special effects on my friends when I was little, or, dyeing their hair different colors, just playing around with makeup. And, I used to do an annual beauty pageant, so it's always been a part of my life, and it has been the thing that has stuck with me the most. So much so that, like I said before, I would learn things, take classes, read textbooks, read whatever research I could find about new products and things like that. So I think if you're just, I go way beyond other interests that I have. I don't put forth that much effort for other interests that I have. So that's this month's video. It's Charlie's birthday. Make sure you tell him happy birthday if you made it all the way through this video. And next month we'll be back to the regular chit chat. But for me, from a sleepy Charlie Brown, tell them hi. I hope you're having a great day. Be safe, behave, be well. Lavelle. Bye.